Good evening, YouTube. General Soul back with Grandia. This is take 2 on commentary because I realized after about 10 minutes of doing commentary that my microphone was muted. Hooray. So this is Mount Typhoon, the Typhoon Tower. And as I have stated in previous videos, I am not using a guide as in a step-by-step, this is what you do for each area guide, but I am using a guide as in maps of the areas, because some of these areas can get very confusing. So I looked through the map before I started this dungeon, and I'm like, okay, I'm fairly confident that I've got this figured out. And it turns out, no, the map kind of was misleading a little bit. I mean, it did show me, for the most part, what I needed to do, but I was misunderstanding what I needed to do. Anyway, we edited out that first battle because it was just Klepp soldiers that we fought outside. These, however, are Klepp elites. Just stronger versions. This entire dungeon, because we have a save point at the entrance and just before the boss, I decide to just level up magic. And I do so much leveling up of my magic. Fina and Sue ends up mastering their first spells. Fina mastered completely max levels Burn, and Sue ends up max leveling Howl. Those can no longer gain any kind of power increases. They are completely max. So and it even gets to the point there near the end where I'm not even trying to end the battles. I am prolonging them to work on spells such as digging and cure and defenseless and like my status effect spells just to get them some experience, because the enemies are not a problem. So when you see me kind of pausing and kind of indecisive, I'm looking at my map trying to figure out, is this where I want to go? Is it not? I'm not sure. Anyway, this is the last new enemy before the boss, is the Mad Lizard. Again, if it's anything to worry about, it never really got to touch me, so I can't tell you if it does anything special. But yeah, you see how close to that Lex Star Fina's burn was there just a second ago. We end up maxing that, and we get that last star that Sue is on Howl to the max, and that maxed it out. Can't learn anything, can't make it any more powerful or get to the next rank. I don't know if it's ranks or if that's the equivalent of its power, or how that works exactly. Because I mostly just kept spamming those spells just to level up the elements that I need to learn new skills and spells. But yeah, everyone except for Gadwin gains another level up going through this tower. It really does look like at this point that everyone's going to gain about 4 or 5 level ups before Gadwin gains 1. But then again, he is like twice Justin's level at this point. So I quickly figure out that those little mushrooms there are switches that would release all these enemies to fight. We come up here, this chest contains a sickle. Unfortunately, it is weaker than Justin's current weapon, so not even worth using. Okay, so looking around, there's money right there. So I'm 99% sure that if I hit that button, all these enemies are going to come after me, and I press it, and yes. So I'm starting to figure out the mechanics of this dungeon. Unfortunately, I got ambushed there, but still not a big deal. And now with that done, I'm still thinking I understand how this dungeon is going to go by the map. There's a series of different stairs that's on the map, and each one's marked 1 through whatever the last number. I think the last number is 8. So I'm assuming that means, as we get this mana egg, that I got to go upstairs 1, then take 2, 3, and 4, and so on. The problem is stair 1 is on the other side of this green block that I'm like, why can't I move it? Where's the switch? I'm looking around, I'm like, where's the switch? Where's the switch? I don't see the switch. And it looks like there's a switch inside that little crystal behind those enemies, but I can't get to it because the crystal's in the way. So I'm like, okay, I'm confuzzled. The map is not, because as I said, the map is just showing me the layout, and I figure out quickly that the map is showing me where all the switches are. It's showing me where the maps are. It's showing me where the treasures are. But whenever the numbers are changed up, I'm like, okay, the numbers for the stairs is not right. In fact, it really does seem like the numbers for the stairs is reverse order. So we come over here now, and we got a different color switch, and that opens that block up for a staircase. Now in my gamer mind, I'm thinking maybe that opened up the staircase over here so we can get to stairs 1 and 2. And as you see, every time I pass by that save point, I'm using it to get my MP back. And I quickly learned, no, that is not how this works. And I still can't get to that switch, and I'm looking around to see if there's anything else I can interact it in here with, because going by my map, stair 1 is where I'm supposed to go first. And it's not working that way, so I'm kind of like, Now, even though these stairs had been here the entire time, I just now noticed them. So I'm like, oh, okay, so that switch opened up some other stairs. So I'm going by my map, and I want to go this way. Now that treasure room right there, that treasure room, I can't figure out where that's supposed to be, where the entrance is, because my map shows me where it's supposed to be. But whenever I go to where it's supposed to be, there's nothing there. So I'm very confused on where is this treasure room. So the map I was using is not 100% accurate, obviously. It's kind of makes you think you go up the stairs in a different order than you're supposed to. And one of the rooms with the treasure, it doesn't really seem to exist where the map tells me it exists. So very, very confuzzled. So I don't know if there's like a switch that closes it off or what, but we do end up not getting all the treasure in this dungeon because I could not figure out how to get to one of them. Alright, so you see me pause a lot. I am conferring with my map to figure out where I am because, as you see, this dungeon is fairly mazy. Okay, grab this money. And looking around, and I see those guys, and I'm like, wait, what? Why aren't we fighting? Hey. What the? Oh, they're on a barrel. And then the game's like, okay, you want to fight? Here you go. So before I go down those stairs, I look at my map and I'm like, okay, there's something else here. There's something else around here besides these enemies. And we got, okay, so those little green, different colored green platforms there, That's a one-way slide. You can only slide down that one way. So it's if you want to quickly get to wherever it goes, slide down it. If you don't, but if you want to come back, you gotta go back around. Okay, hit that switch. And we got all these soldiers now. But yeah, these guys are worth some good XP, and if you're building up your magic, they're very, very good to fight. Alright, go back up. Now we will take this rope down. And this should look familiar. This is that room where we got the sickle, and there was a second switch. I think we got the mana egg in there too. So here's our entrance to the dungeon. So recover my MP. And I'm checking to see if this block has moved yet, and it's still not there. Still cannot hit that what looks like a switch, and still cannot fight those enemies. So at this point I'm like, okay, that switch that we opened up when we hit that purple switch, that's probably where we need to go. Okay, so we got some more purple switches. And these purple switches seems to turn this platform. Haven't quite figured out that's what they do yet. And here's where my map confuses me with the two treasure rooms, because it's got this one up here, but according to my map, going directly south should be another treasure room, but I can't find it. I can't find the entrance. So I kind of hang around here. I'm kind of like, well, where's the entrance to this place? Because I see it whenever I'm close to going to the boss room, but I'm like, well, where's the fucking entrance? So I was worried about, since I got a pirate helmet, it said ominous. I'm thinking Dragon Quest, like cursed. And it's like, okay, it's not cursed if Gadwin already has one. So yeah, I'm like, there should be a treasure room right here. According to my map, there's a treasure room right here. But there isn't one. So I'm like, what the hell? So I'm very, very confused right here. So, yeah, as you see, my map is not 100% accurate. And whenever I look for any kind of maps for this game, it's the only site I can find that has any kind of maps for Grandia. Other than watching a YouTube video, there's no other maps. Alright, so this is where stairs 1 and 2 are. So now I'm where I thought I originally was going to be going first. And get you out of the way so I can get this money. Around this point is where I'm just basically, I'm not even trying to end the battles quickly. I am extending the battles just specifically so that I can level up magic. Alright, so this is where we were wanting to go, because we can't get to this room without going up there. And then we have this green switch here, which opens up another staircase, which leads to this that will open the way to the boss chamber. And that platform that we saw right at the beginning that we couldn't move, moves now. So now my problem is, I gotta figure out how to get over there. Thankfully, we pretty much now cleared this entire dungeon of everything but the boss. So really now it's just a matter of figuring out how to get to that platform. So yeah, I'm still like, well, where the fuck is that treasure room? And then I'm like, oh, switch. This is whenever I figure out what those switches do, so. Turn it that way. Game. Oh, come down here. Trying to look at my map and figure out where I'm supposed to go here. And slide down here. And I quickly figure out, oh, I've already been here. I had even considered the possibility of just restarting this dungeon once I had figured out what I was supposed to do, but I was like, nah. It wasn't that bad. It wasn't that confusing. But yeah, I am stopping every once in a while, look at my map, figure out where I'm wanting to go. And then finally figure out, okay, I want to go up here. And then follow this path, and this will take us to, yeah, this is where we're wanting to go here. Now at this point the recording was nearing the hour-long mark, so after I come down here I decide, okay, this is where I'm wanting to go, but I'm going to quickly recover, and then I start a new recording right here. So yeah, I'd already spent an hour in this dungeon. And we climb up here and just follow this path, and there's the treasure room, but where the fuck is the entrance? But anyway, this is the path to the boss room. And as I'm doing commentary, I think I figured out how I'm supposed to get to the treasure room, just figuring out how to get back there. But anyway, we climb up here, and here is our boss. Is that German? I've been playing a lot of games with Germans. Oh, the Klepp King. Okay. Oh yeah, he'll be easy. No problem. He is, yeah, he's probably no stronger than the other Klepps we fought. Oh, did that upset you? What are you gonna do? Turn into a big four-headed monster? I was joking. Okay, so in actuality this boss is not that hard. If you've got a bunch of AoE skills, which you should at this point, it's going to be quite easy. The one thing to worry about is second from the right head, the one with the fin on top, heals every time it gets a turn. It's going to heal all parts of the body. So you have the body and the four heads to destroy. So I take this first turn and have Fina, Justin, and Gadwin use digging to increase everyone's defense.
Please protect us.
Sue, for the most part, I'm going to have as my healer. She has learned All Heal, which is a level 2 heal spell that will heal everyone for about 30 or 40 HP. And it's fairly inexpensive, so she can do that a few times if we really need to. So one of the heads will heal, one of them will use a fire AoE. I forget what the other ones do. When the body comes up, it's going to have all four heads come up and hit the party. I could have used House Slash and possibly max that. Yeah, you see that Howl was maxed out, so we decided to use Fire Away to hit all the heads. And Justin has learned Zap, so we're going to use that. Even though it makes us pick a target, it's going to hit everything. It's an AoE spell. Okay, and one of them does Killer Bite. Alright. Which now her movement is off, so anything that requires her to move, she can't do. But there's Zap.
Here it goes.
Fire Away. Alright, and Hot Gas. So it looks like 2 of them do fire AoEs. Alright, Fina. We're going to have her... let's have her do Burn Flame. I'm mostly targeting the healing head.
Flame burn 'em.
But we're using AoE spells that will hit everything there, so even though we're targeting the healing head, we're hitting everything. I decided then to use Defenseless. That will just lower the defense of all enemies. And decided to use a level 3 spell, Burn Flare, from Justin. I think this is the first time I'm ever using this one.
Burn out.
Yeah, it looks like that's just going to hit everything, no matter what. Fina, let's use... I wanted to see if she could use Burn Flare, but she doesn't have enough MP, so we'll use Burn Flame again. Right.
Oh, flame burn 'em.
And we've killed 2 heads, so we've got 2 heads and the body left. Alright, we're going to have Sue use All Heal. Here's the 4-head attack. Thankfully, 2 of the heads are dead, so... Nah. Alright, recover gas, so heals up what's left. And Fina, let's... yeah, let's use another Burn Flame. And Justin... let's use Boom. This is an explosive spell. Gadwin also has this, so I'll target the body with this one.
Oh, flame burn 'em.
Alright, Gadwin. I thought about using Boom, but I want to use Dragon Cut, so let's see what this one does. So here's Boom. It is another AoE spell. You target one, but it will hit anything close. Alright, another head dead, so we just got the healing head and the body left. And this should do it. Kablow!
Like master, like man.
So yeah, and that also gets you the trophy for beating the Klepp King. So that was not very hard at all. Alright, so we gotta pull the Spear of Heroes. Where is it? Wait, final trial? You didn't mention anything about the final trial. Okay. So you're saying it's a place for smart people. Well, we're fucked. Smartest one we got is Fina. Anyway, to move on, hit this switch right here. And all these platforms are going to rearrange to make you a staircase to the next area. I would like to know how this technology works, but... Alright. Not sure if you can fall off. Didn't want to find out. All right, the Room of Destiny. All right, so yeah, what are we supposed to do here? Okay, the Room of Destiny, the Mirrors of Destiny. So this is the. How's this file? Okay, so what we gotta do? Be doppelgangers of ourselves? Okay, so read the stat. So I did not quite notice that there is a tablet up there, so I'm thinking I've got a tablet on me, and I'm like, I don't have a tablet. Did I leave it in storage? And I'm like, oh, this. Yeah, Gadwin, Justin's too stupid to know how to read. Well, why'd you have us read it if you're just gonna tell us? Okay, choose the Mirror of Moon or the Mirror of Stars. Okay. One leads to the future, the other to death. Well, how? Okay, so. Well, then you didn't need me. Oh, so we watch you die and then we know which mirror to take. We'll figure out a resurrection spell. Maybe we can go into some other JRPGs and get a Phoenix down or something. Now, at this point, since I don't really know the story after this, I'm thinking maybe Gadwin is supposed to die here because he's so high level. Mirror of the Moon. Well, that works for me because I was thinking Stars is the right one to take. So, like, yep, he is gonna die. You are not the chosen one. Up. Run around the block. So basically, he wasted our time because he can't get through because he's too fat. Great. So I have to decide, huh? Now at this point, I'm really thinking, is there one that will kill me? Is there a right choice? So I'm kind of like, I don't really want to fight the Klepp King again. So I'm actually pulling up a guide for this. It's like, is there a right one? There isn't. Just pick one. It doesn't matter. So I want Mirror of the Stars, and Fina throws a fit. It is very heroic to throw my life away for nothing. I mean, that's what millions of people did for honor. Yeah. The needs of the many outweigh the needs of the one. Live long and prosper. Wrong series, sorry. Yeah, Justin's not going to let you sacrifice yourself, Fina. He needs that booty around. So what he's going to do is scar you for life if you pick the wrong mirror. Yeah, Gadwin's going to scar you as well. He's like, you decide if Justin lives or dies. What? You barely know me. It's not like we're dating or anything, Fina. Doesn't matter what you pick here. Well, that's the one I was choosing. Ugh. Do I have to come back? I've got this muscle-bound oaf who can't go through a mirror. I've got this wishy-washy who is so worried about me even though she just met me a couple hours ago. And then I got you. Hey, this could be leading you to death. Anyway, climb the stairs. And there's the spear. I thought I interacted with it, but didn't. Alright, let's grab it. And turns out that was a load-bearing spear. The entire tower is now going to collapse. So unfortunately, that one treasure that I could not find, it's lost. Well, let's get out of here. Run, 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 run. Uh-oh. Okay, how's this work? Is this like Wile E. Coyote? Ooh, shiny. Not to worry. We're a JRPG hero. We can survive falls of infinite height with this light. You killed us. And it looks like I'm about to kill you guys. A few hours, huh? This is a very quick few hours. Fina, you're acting like you're in love with me or something. Yeah, see, Sue doesn't give a shit about Justin. I wonder if they changed the dialogue in the translation, because Gadwin's all like, I will stay, and then grabs him and runs out. It's like, that don't make sense, Gadwin. And he dies. The great adventurer Justin's journey ends here. Really, Fina, come on. You barely know me. You're acting like you've been in love with me for years. You just like to make excuses for why you won't kill yourself. And now Sue's going to pretend that she's crying over Justin to hide the fact that she just broke her foot.
Justin? What?
Ow! Ow!
Justin!
Are you all right? Are you hurt?
Are you kidding? I'm just fine.
Wow! Justin, you're like a real hero!
That's right. You're just the man I knew you to be.
Really? Come on, Gadwin. You're gonna make me get embarrassed.
Justin.
Fina, how about that? I did it. Aren't you impressed? What? What the heck was that for? Uh-oh.
Justin! You fool! Look at me! I'm crying! You have no idea how worried I was.
Fina.
Promise me, Justin. Promise that you'll never, ever worry me like that again.
I'm sorry. I promise. I'll never make you cry again. I swear.
Justin, you had me really, really worried. Hey! It stopped raining! Look! Look, everyone! Over there! It's a rainbow!
You know, Sue mentions there's a rainbow, but we never see it. I actually walk over here to see this rainbow. What rainbow, Sue? You liar! You liar! Anyway, we're back at the top of Mount Typhoon, so we need to travel all the way back down. I'm going to try and avoid fights, but I do run into a couple. I just use the opportunity again to work on magic, because you've replenished all your MP with the cutscene. So I don't have my map of Mount Typhoon up, so I'm kind of like, I'm having to remember this via memory. I'm like, I think the exit's over here. And here we go, going down. And I'm like, oh, I know this place. This was the trap. Yeah. Still would like to know how I'm supposed to get that money without dying. Anyway, our way down to the summit is right here. And then I was going to go down, but the game turned my camera around, so it took me back to the peak. So I'm like, oh, okay. You're a son of a bitch, game. Anyway, continue back to the entrance / exit of Mount Typhoon. I think I get into one more fight along the way. Then we'll go back to Dwight Village. I'm going to rest up and save there and end the video. So if you have enjoyed the walkthrough, drop a like. Feel free to subscribe for more. If you feel like making a donation to the cause, there's a link in the description to buy me a coffee. It is not required, but it is always appreciated. And I will see you guys next time.